Hello, ladies. How are you doing today? I'm Jackie Thomson of Jackie Thomson HypnoWellbeing, based in Deganwy in North Wales. Many of you won't have seen me before, so you'll have no idea who I am and what I do. So I thought it might be useful today to tell you a little bit about me and what I do, and what I'm going to be talking to you about over the next few weeks. You see, we all have a story. Some it's just a few short chapters, others it's a whole series of novels, and I'm no exception to that. It's what you do with it that counts. Now, I'm not going to go into my story now. There's just not enough hours in the day for that. But about 15 years ago, I actually had a complete life change. I moved to a different part of the country where I knew nobody and nobody knew me. So it was a completely fresh start. And I literally began again. I ended up changing my career, but I also had the opportunity to find me again. And, we're all somebody's daughter, somebody's mum, somebody's wife, whatever. We all have people in our lives. And sometimes we find we end up actually being what they want us to be and doing what they want us to do, rather than just being ourselves. And that's really where I'd completely lost my sense of self. And it gave me an opportunity moving away to actually be me again, which was quite difficult because I actually found it really difficult to allow myself to make decisions that I'd not had to make for years. And, maybe to spend a bit of money on myself. That was really hard for me because I'd never had the money to spend on me. So my life was changing in more ways than I could ever imagine. And I started doing things that I really enjoyed doing, and eventually took quite a lot of training in various things to be able to change my career. And I ended up training, one of my trainings, as a Louise Hay licensed workshop leader and coach. Now, you may or may not have heard of Louise Hay, but her philosophies are absolutely amazing, and based on the fact that everything we do is all about love. And if we don't actually love ourselves, then life can be very difficult indeed. So I did the training and had this huge, huge realization that I didn't love myself. And I hadn't done for a very long time. I didn't respect myself. I didn't think I was worth anything. I had very low self-esteem, no self-confidence, because I'd always been there for somebody else and never for myself. So I literally had to begin again. In doing a lot of this training, I actually found that I was gradually leaving the old me behind and becoming the new me, but actually the new me was the original me. Because, we're all born loving ourselves. It's only society and everything else going on in life, particularly social media these days, as we grow up and we strive to be somebody else or something else. And at the end of the day, the only way we're ever going to be really happy and content is to be ourselves. So, as I said, I did a lot of training. I included clinical hypnotherapy, Reiki, life coaching, the Louise Hay philosophies. And there's a spiritual side to me as well. So I've done all sorts of woo-woo things, which I won't go into right now. That's for another time. But at the end of the day, all these certificates and qualifications, are no indication of anyone's life experience or wisdom or compassion. So what am I going to be talking about? Well, One of the main parts of my story is about not loving myself. I'd spent a good long part of my life being a daughter, a wife, a mother, chief cook and bottle washer. And I had to find how to be me again. And it's a journey. It doesn't happen overnight. And I'm still not there all the time. I'm human, just like you. So I still have to do the work. But making positive changes in your life, however large or small, can make a tremendous difference to how you feel about yourself and about your life. So over the next few weeks, I'll be sharing some simple ideas on how you can learn to love yourself again and start to enjoy your life wherever you are and whatever you're doing. I'll be sharing some simple ideas and showing you how you can implement those into your life. And you can start right now if you'd like to. The first step to loving yourself is to accept where you are right now, without judgment, without beating yourself up because you've not got it right so far. And here's a simple way to find out whether you can do that right now. Next time you're in front of a mirror, and let's face it, we all do look in the mirror a few times a day, look at your reflection. Look deep into your eyes and say to yourself in your mind, you say your name and say, I love you. I really love you. See how it feels. Notice what comes up for you. Do you accept it, or do you criticize an aspect of yourself or many aspects of yourself? Is it too difficult? If it's too difficult, try saying, I'm willing to love you. Does that feel any better? Don't worry if it doesn't, it's okay, because I can help you make it right. I can help you be willing to love yourself and to love yourself again. And we'll go through over the next few weeks some processes to help you. I'll talk more about that next time. So thank you for listening. See you soon and enjoy the rest of your day.